The desert sun beat down on the Nevada wastelands, casting long shadows across a landscape that had seen its fair share of classified disasters. Beneath the arid sands lay a newly constructed SHIELD research complex known as Facility Gamma Zero, hidden from satellites and the public eye. It wasn't just another lab. It was ground zero for one of the boldest experiments in human history. The goal: to control the Hulk. After years of devastation, collateral damage, and near-apocalyptic events, the world's most brilliant minds had come together to attempt the impossible. Dr. Bruce Banner, alongside Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four, had theorized a way to stabilize the gamma radiation within him. It wouldn't cure the Hulk, but it might allow Bruce to shift between forms without risking the wrath of the beast. The answer was the Gamma Cosmic Convergence Engine, a device powered by Reed's mastery of cosmic ray science and Banner's deep understanding of gamma mutation. The early results were promising. Banner could morph into the Hulk and return without losing control, albeit in limited bursts. For the first time in his life, he began to believe that peace might be within reach. But not everyone believed in peace. Benjamin J. Grimm, better known as the Thing, watched the experiment from a distance, with arms folded and his trademark grimace. The orange-skinned powerhouse had been through his own battles with mutation, isolation and pain. He'd come to support Reed, of course, but he'd seen too many good ideas explode in everyone's faces, sometimes literally. "Let me get this straight," Ben muttered, eyeing the high-tech machine pulsing with radiant light. "You want to tame a hurricane with a lightning rod?" Reed chuckled. In theory, Ben repeated, unimpressed. "Last time you said that, I spent 3 weeks coughing up lava after that mole man mess." Reed nodded, unfazed. "This is different. We're not trying to stop the Hulk. We're trying to coexist with him. Think of what Bruce could accomplish if he didn't have to live in fear of himself." Ben's stony brow furrowed. "Yeah, well, the last time Bruce lost control, he punted the helicarrier into orbit. I ain't exactly rushing to hug him." Despite his skepticism, the Thing stayed. Not out of duty, out of concern. For all their differences, he respected Banner. The man had suffered, carried a monster inside him, and still tried to make the world a better place. That kind of strength Ben understood. But fate, as it often does in the world of heroes and monsters, had other plans. Miles away in the cold black halls of Castle Doom in Latveria, Victor von Doom watched the proceedings through a hacked drone feed. His cold eyes narrowed behind his iron mask as he analyzed the data streaming in from the Gamma Cosmic Engine, a device capable of subduing the Hulk, Doom mused aloud. "Such power does not belong in the hands of fools." He tapped a single key. Latverian nanobots, already laced into the prototype during one of Doom's gifts of cosmic tech, activated. Inside Gamma Zero, systems began to glitch. Warning sirens blared. Power surged. The containment matrix holding the Hulk's transformation stable started to falter. "Abort!" Bruce shouted. "Shut it down! Shut it down!" But it was too late. With a roar that split the air like a thunderclap, the Hulk exploded forth, not the calm, focused version Bruce had hoped for, but the wild, primal beast forged from chaos and wrath. His skin pulsed with a darker shade of green. His eyes glowed a furious white. The Gamma Cosmic Engine shattered, sending pieces flying. Shockwaves demolished walls. Scientists scrambled. Hulk was loose. Reed activated every failsafe. Automated drones swarmed. Sonic disruptors hummed. Energy nets sprang forward. All were obliterated within seconds. Hulk is free! Outside, Ben Grimm watched the facility erupt in chaos. He saw soldiers fleeing, lightning flaring across the sky, and above it all, the familiar, terrible sound of Hulk's rage. He slammed his fists together, knew this was a bad idea. Without waiting for orders, Ben leapt into a Fantastijet and tore through the sky. Reed's voice came through his comm. "Ben, he's beyond enraged. He's not just angry, he's unstable. Something's wrong with his gamma flow. Ben growled, "So what else is new?" "No, listen. This isn't the normal Hulk. His cells are oscillating. Faster, he's mutating in real time. He could level Las Vegas if we don't stop him." Ben's eyes narrowed. "Then I'll stop him." Hulk was already making his way across the desert, smashing tanks and leaping miles at a time. Each impact crater left behind told a story of fury. The thing found him standing atop a broken mesa, roaring into the sky like a king of destruction. Ben didn't hesitate. He dropped from the Fantastijet like a meteor, crashing into the desert with a thoom that cracked the earth. "Hey, Sunshine!" Ben shouted. "Long time no smash." The Hulk turned. Recognition flickered through his wrath. But there was no pause, no words, only rage. "Rockman wants to fight?" Ben cracked his neck. "Rockman's got nothing better to do." Their eyes locked. The wind stilled. The ground trembled. The world seemed to hold its breath. And then the Hulk leapt. The thing braced. Two juggernauts of muscle, will, and rage collided like thunder gods in a land of dust. The Hulk's leap ended in an earth-shattering crash as he slammed into the thing, fists first, carving a crater beneath them. The impact echoed for miles. Sand blasted into the sky like smoke from an explosion, and nearby rocks cracked as if lightning had struck. Ben Grimm staggered back, body skidding through stone, his massive boots carving trenches in the ground. But he didn't fall. He wiped blood from his cracked lip, spat dust, and smiled. "Now that's more like it." The Hulk let out a savage roar and charged. His fists were hammers of destruction, raining down with reckless fury. Ben took the hits, arms up, staggering with each impact. Hulk's strength was unlike anything he'd felt before. Heavier, darker, more chaotic. "You've been eating your gamma greens, huh?" Ben growled. With a grunt, he caught Hulk's next punch and twisted, swinging the green Goliath over his shoulder and slamming him into a jagged boulder. The rock shattered on impact. Hulk rebounded, snarling, "Puny Rockman!" Ben met him halfway. Their fists collided midair. Boom! The desert floor cracked open. A shockwave flattened everything within a 100-yard radius. Tumbleweeds vaporized. A news drone watching from above was knocked clean out of the sky. They grappled, muscle straining against muscle. The Hulk's veins glowed. His feet burned trenches into the earth. Ben's body groaned under the pressure, rock chips breaking off his shoulders. "You're strong," Ben admitted, sweat mixing with blood. "But I've gone toe-to-toe with gods." "Hulk is strongest there is." With a roar, Hulk hurled Ben skyward. The thing crashed through a rock formation, tumbling until he hit the base of a cliff. Before he could rise, Hulk was on him again, lifting him by the throat, slamming him through the cliff wall, and then through it entirely. Ben burst out the other side in a rain of shattered stone. He rolled, got up slowly, coughing. "All right, now I'm mad." He charged like a freight train. The two titans collided again, fists flying faster than the eye could follow. Every strike caused the sky to rumble. Lightning gathered over the battlefield. It began to rain, a hard, dry thunderstorm, as if nature itself was reacting to the carnage. Blow after blow, they fought up a mountainside. Hulk's rage grew with every passing second, his strength escalating. But Ben, battered and bloodied, fought smarter. He targeted Hulk's footing, used leverage, baited the monster into wide swings. At one point, Hulk pounded the ground so hard the entire cliff collapsed beneath them, burying both in debris. Silence. Then Ben emerged first, panting. His right arm hung uselessly at his side, broken, but his eyes still burned with fire. The Hulk rose slower. He was bleeding. His movements were sluggish. He growled, but his voice cracked. His body wasn't regenerating fast enough. The unstable mutation from the gamma cosmic engine had burned too much energy. Ben saw it. "You're getting tired, big guy." "No, Hulk never tired," but his punch came slower. Ben ducked, stepped in, and unloaded a brutal combo. Left hook to the ribs, uppercut to the jaw, then a devastating overhead smash that drove Hulk to one knee. Ben stumbled back, gasping, his legs barely holding him. "Stay down, Bruce. Don't make me do this. The Hulk looked up at him, fury flickering, then fading. For a moment, Banner's face shimmered behind the monster's eyes. Then the rage flared again. Hulk roared one final time and lunged, then summoned every last ounce of strength, roared back, and drove his fist straight into Hulk's face. Crack! Hulk's head snapped back. He stood for half a second, then collapsed. The desert was still again. Rain hissed against the cracked ground, then collapsed beside the fallen Titan, too weak to stand. A shadow fell over him, Reed Richards in his hoverpod. You did it, Reed whispered. Ben didn't answer at first. Then hoarsely, no, I just survived it. He looked at the unconscious Hulk, breathing but unmoving. Banner was already starting to return, his skin pale, eyes fluttering. Ben turned away. Poor guy never wanted this fight. But if you push the thing, he looked toward the horizon, toward the first sliver of sunlight breaking through the storm clouds. He pushes back.